Welcome to another episode of Women with Assurance. Today, we're going to dive into something that affects many women sometimes without them even realizing it: negative self talk. If you've ever found yourself saying things like, "I'm not good enough," or "I'll never be successful," you're not alone. We all have that inner critic, but the important thing is learning how to combat it and replace those negative thoughts with affirmations of self worth, love, and confidence. In this episode, we're going to explore how negative self talk can impact your mental health, your confidence, and even the way you approach life. I'll share actionable tips for breaking free from this cycle and embracing a healthier, more loving internal dialogue. So, let's dive in and start reclaiming the power of our thoughts. How negative self talk affects mental health. First, let's understand how negative self talk can affect our mental health. Our inner dialogue shapes how we view ourselves, and when that inner voice is constantly critical or judgmental, it can have serious consequences on our emotional well-being. 1. Anxiety and stress. Negative self-talk can create a cycle of anxiety and stress. When you're constantly telling yourself that you're not good enough or that things won't work out, it fuels feelings of worry and fear. You may start to anticipate failure, which then makes you avoid taking action or trying new things. 2. Depression. Over time, negative self-talk can contribute to feelings of worthlessness or inadequacy, which are key contributors to depression. If you keep repeating to yourself that you're not worthy, it becomes harder to feel hopeful or motivated to improve your situation. 3. Self-sabotage. When we don't believe in our own worth, we unconsciously hold ourselves back. Negative thoughts like, "I'll never be successful," can lead to self-sabotage, where we avoid opportunities or fail to take risks because we don't believe we deserve to succeed. 4. Relationship strain. When we engage in negative self-talk, we may project those feelings onto others. We may doubt their intentions or feel unworthy of love and respect, which can impact our relationships and cause unnecessary friction. Combating negative self-talk. The good news is, we can break free from this cycle of negative thinking. The first step is to recognize when it's happening. It's easy to fall into a pattern of self-criticism, but once we become aware, we can take action to change it. Here are a few powerful strategies for replacing negative self-talk with positive affirmations and self-compassion. 1. Become aware of your thoughts. Take a moment to listen to your inner dialogue. What are you saying to yourself when you face a challenge or make a mistake? Are you being kind, or are you being overly critical? Actionable. Tip: keep a journal of your thoughts for a few days and write down when you notice negative self-talk. Once you're aware of these thoughts, you can begin to replace them. 2. Reframe your thoughts. Instead of allowing negative thoughts to dictate your mindset, try to reframe them into something more positive. For example, if you think, "I'll never be good enough," reframe it to, "I'm doing my best and I'm constantly improving." Actionable tip: when you catch yourself thinking negatively, immediately replace the thought with a positive affirmation. For example, if you think, "I can't do this," change it to, "I am capable and I am learning." This shifts your mindset from a place of lack to one of abundance and growth. 3. Practice self-compassion. It's so easy to be hard on ourselves, but self-compassion is essential for mental well-being. Imagine you're speaking to a friend who is struggling. Would you be as harsh on them as you are on yourself? Probably not. Treat yourself with the same kindness and patience. Actionable tip: start practicing self-compassion by saying to yourself, "I am human and it's okay to make mistakes. I am still worthy of love and respect." The more you treat yourself with compassion, the easier it becomes to silence your inner critic. 4. Use positive affirmations. Affirmations are a powerful tool to reprogram your mind and replace negative thoughts with positive beliefs. Instead of focusing on your flaws, affirm your strengths and capabilities. Actionable tip: Start your day by repeating positive affirmations like, I am worthy, I am confident, or I am capable of achieving my goals. Say these affirmations in front of the mirror to increase their impact. Over time, you'll begin to believe in these positive statements and your mindset will shift. 5. Surround yourself with positivity. The people and environments you surround yourself with can greatly impact your thoughts. If you're constantly around negative or critical energy, it can be harder to maintain a positive mindset. Actionable tip: surround yourself with people who lift you up and support your growth. Follow social media accounts that inspire you, listen to podcasts that focus on self-love and confidence, and create a space that nurtures positivity. Closing thoughts. Breaking free from negative self-talk is not an overnight process. It's a journey, but with awareness, practice, and patience, you can transform your inner dialogue and nurture a mindset that is rooted in self-love and self-worth. Remember, you deserve to treat yourself with kindness and compassion, and you have the power to replace any negative thought with one that uplifts you. To wrap up today's episode, take a moment to think about one negative thought that you've been carrying and reframe it into something positive. Write it down, say it out loud, and allow yourself to believe it. Thank you so much for joining me today on the podcast Women with Assurance. If this episode resonated with you, I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts or your experience with breaking free from negative self-talk with me in the comment section. In our next episode, we'll be diving into the importance of setting healthy boundaries and how they can empower you to protect your self-worth. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, remember, you are worthy, you are capable, and you are enough.